Hey Pandalings, this is the Black Belt Panda, and in this tutorial video, I'm going to show you how to make this rooftop garden.
Your mind be formless, shapeless, like water. Water can flow, or it can crash. Empty your mind be formless.
Alright, so we're here at our simulated rooftop. It's not much of a building, but, I just didn't feel like building super high up. Alright, so this roof is 20 blocks by 20 blocks. It's a square. And it assumes a center entry point, like so, which is pretty standard among roofs. Roofs, however you want to pronounce it. The door is one block up because you actually want to be down one block. We're going to fill all this in. So, to start, we're going to outline the whole thing with stone blocks, like so. And when I say stone blocks, I actually refer to whatever block you're making your building out of. I'm using stone, as you can see here. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take some dark oak wood planks. You can use whichever type of wood or any block you want to use, really. I'm just using this because it has a nice color. Seems appropriate for a rooftop. Don't know why. Anyway, we're going to use this 3 blocks wide all the way around the center entryway part of the building here. Like so. And last side here. Okay, so you should have something that looks like this. I'm going to actually break the corners here. And next thing I'm going to do is pick a corner, and I'm going to lay down some podzol. I'm going to make this 4 blocks, 5 blocks, let's see. I'm going to go 5 blocks by 5 blocks with a diagonal side, like so. And then the rest of this, I'm going to fill in with grass. Like so. Alright, so what we've done so far is we picked a block to act as a sort of pathway to outline our entry point. We've laid down grass across the whole roof to act as a base for our gardening here. And we picked a corner for podzol, and this is just going to be an accent corner to just kind of soften it up a little bit. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick another corner, and I think I'm going to go with this back corner over here. And we're going to make a sort of a ledge. So we're going to make a stairway. I'm going to go up 3 blocks, and then I'm going to use upside down stairs on the back just to make the stairway look a little beefier. I'm going to use one there as well. And then I'm going to use slabs right out to the edge here, and out to this edge here. And I'm just going to fill that in right up until here, even with the stair. And next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come out a few blocks. We're going to actually go diagonally across, like that. Looks pretty good. Alright, and then I'm going to use fence posts to give the illusion of supports, like that. An extra slab on top of the fence post there, so it connects. Do that on each of these corners. Oops, missed. Like that. And one more right here. Like that. So now we've just got a nifty little platform up here that we can use for whatever when we get around to it. Next thing we're going to do is take these oak leaves. You can use whatever leaf you want. These ones are just nice and green and look good. And we're going to make an interesting border here. I'm going to place them around like so. And you can make whatever shape you want. This is just the shape that I'm going with. I just recommend making it symmetrical. I'm going to bring it down right there on both sides. So I'm going to repeat that shape over here. Just looking over periodically just to make sure that I've got the same shape that I made over there. Now we've got interesting shape out of the bushes here to kind of give the illusion that we've got a nice little hedge. Alright, so we're going to put some flowers on the backside here, but before we do that, I'm going to outline the outside here with black stained glass panes. You can use whatever color you want. To me, the black just looks like tinted glass, a little more professional for the top of a building, to act as a perimeter around the rooftop garden. And it's going to connect to that bush over there, that leaf block. That's no big deal. It's not really going to get seen unless someone's really looking close. And we're just going to go all the way around here. Alright, so we've got our outer perimeter in place. So the next thing we're going to do is get a lot of flowers here behind this hedge. So to do that, basically going to just randomly place flowers one at a time. And like so. Just going to go through them until I've used up all the space behind these hedges. And, run through all the flowers here. Hopefully I can fit them all in. It'd be nice to have all the different types of flowers. But anyway, the goal is to sort of create a bordered off little field of flowers that's very colorful, very rainbow-like in appearance. Just about got that done. I'm going to grab this last one here, the ox-eye daisy, and I'll just fill in whatever spots are left, except for that spot. I'm going to use that for something later. Okay, so now, as for that spot, I'm going to grab an acacia tree, some bone meal, and I like the acacia tree because it bends. Let's grow one here, like that. Looks very nice, especially on the top of a roof. Just the way that's hanging off. Alright. So this is what we've got so far now. Very colorful. From down here, looks like that. Very nice. So coming over here, this area of podzol, we're going to grab some of the double tall flowers here, as well as some smaller ones. But first, let's put these in. I'm going to place in a rose bush here, and here. Behind that, I'm going to place a peony, and then I'm going to place lilacs diagonally there, peonies diagonally across there, with a rose bush actually here. And then along the front, I'm going to use the azure bleu and the blue orchids, just for a little bit of extra contrast. Those are going to go on the edges, with the azure bleu in the center. And we just get a very colorful garden here, complementing, the rest of the flowers that we've got here, while still giving us a little bit of an accent point. So let's go ahead and grab some fence. We're going to come up here. We're going to outline this. And that'll just kind of give us a little safety border, I suppose. Then I'm going to grab some birchwood stairs and birchwood slabs. Oops. As well as flower pot. And any color carpet, I'm going to go with cyan. Alright, so we're going to place a stair there and there, slab in front of both of those, and we've got kind of like a beach chair, lawn chair, sun chair, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to use the cyan carpet to kind of make it look like there's a towel just laying down there. So this is like where you would go to just get some sun. Come up here, lay down, pina colada. It's supposed to be a cup. And, yeah. So, moving on from there, we're going to grab the bone meal. And we're just going to run around here and place it in these corners, underneath here, along the sides, just basically bone meal, wherever. And that'll just make the area look a little more wild, a little more plant life than what we had previously. It looks pretty good. Alright, and then along the front here, I'm going to place a ladder going up to the top, because usually there's an access point, a ladder of some sort to get up there. I'm also going to grab some acacia wood, but you can use any contrasting wood to the wood that you use for your platform. And I'm going to place this around the sides, like so. I'm going to place flower pots along that. And then on one side, I'm going to place tulips. So the red, orange, white, and pink tulips. Along the other side, I'm going to place the saplings here, oak, spruce, birch, and jungle. And then along the back, I'm going to place the acacia and dark oak saplings, along with the red and brown mushrooms. So I'm going to place the saplings on the outer edges, and you can do this in whatever order you want. I'm just trying to keep it a little organized, but basically we're just surrounding the access point to the roof here with some potted flowers, just to make it look nice. And then we're going to grab the leaves here, and I'm just going to go across this back corner here, diagonally. Get rid of that one there. And then I'm going to fill it in, and we're going to bring these leaves down, kind of diagonally aiming for this back corner a little. Something like that. And we can bring it down a little bit, a little out or down, wherever. Just add some randomness here. We'll bring it up a little. Not too much. There we go. And we can grab some vines and just toss those randomly all over these leaves here. When those vines grow, it'll look pretty nice. And that just gives a nice little bushy vine appearance to the back edge of our access point there. Alright, so this is the rooftop garden complete. We've got a little hedged off, rainbowy, flowery area. And got a sunning spot up here on a little ledge. Very nice. We've got a little accent garden there. Nice acacia tree. And we've even got some vines running up here. And yeah, pretty much it. So let's quickly go over here. We've framed one side of our rooftop garden using the hedges, and then just added some color behind the hedges. And we picked the back corner to accent with an extra garden using the double tall flowers, and some smaller ones in the front just to act as a border. And in the other back corner, we added a ledge with a little bit of height, so we've got more of a vertical accent here. And just put some nice stuff up here where you could relax. So you have a spot to relax, some chairs. And we've got our potted plants for a little bit of a controlled look, a little bit more manicured, going around the outside edge of the access point here. So these are all aspects you can use in a rooftop garden, and it's always best to have some sort of border going along the outside. That's what these glass panes are for. That just frames the area very nicely and doesn't make it look like you could just walk off the edge of the building. But it's a pretty small roof, you know, so we were working with the space that we've got. But I hope you like how it turned out. If you did, click that like button. And if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, leave those in the comment section below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, definitely do so. Then these videos will show up in your subscription inbox when they're released, and you'll never miss one. Woohoo! Alright, so thanks for watching. This is the Black Belt Panda, and I will see you in the next video.